Okay, good morning to everyone. We are going to start the class for today. Okay. How are you? Are you fine? Are you cold? Are you at the office? What are you? Or how are you?
I'm cold.
Yes.
Yes, and I feel a little sick.
Okay. So most of you are working in a home office, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You all work together in the same company?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Did you do your homework that I let you the last class? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So in the last class, we were reviewing about the simple present tense in English and even in Spanish. That is very important. Today we are going to start the class with all these questions. Okay. Okay, this is the conversation. Just remember, it's important when we want to learn a new language and to start speaking, right? To start speak just for practice the way we speak with others. Okay, and the first part is a little conversation that we could have together, and these are all the questions. Okay, we have the first question, and is what TV shows do you watch regularly? Okay, who wants to answer this question? Just remember in simple present, okay?
Me,
Okay, you,
I regularly watch the anime TV shows.
okay. Anime TV shows, okay. Thank you. Is there any other TV shows that you watch regularly or just that anime?
Usually more anime.
Okay, anime. What kind of anime?
The mm, and the shows and the series.
Okay, see. You watching Netflix or any other app?
Netflix, Funimation, and the web page.
Okay, perfect. Okay, it's perfect. Thank you, Esmeralda. And now, who wants to answer this question? Fabiola, do you want to answer this question? What TV shows do you watch regularly?
I watch Korean series,
Okay.
horror series, or movies in Netflix or Amazon.
Okay, it's okay. So you regularly watch Korean series, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Korean series are good series. Yeah. I don't like Korean series or Japanese series, but I have watched some of them. But yeah, they are good. Okay, we are going to the second question. What app do you use the most? Okay, who wants to answer this question? What app do you use the most? Okay, Antonio?
I use most Rappi app.
Okay, what is that?
Rappi.
Rappi app. Okay.
Delivery.
Okay, thank you. So you use the most that app. Okay, it's good. And what is the function of that app?
The main function about the app is delivery.
Okay,
So main food
careful.
and something like if you want to buy things in supermarket or another store. This app has tie with another companies or another shops that you can buy in the app.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Antonio. I'm gonna take in account. Okay, and the third one. Alejandro, when do you usually wake up?
I wake up at 8 a.m. usually.
Okay, you usually wake up at 8 a.m. Okay, thank you. Elizabeth, what are some hobbies you have? Tell me about your hobbies.
Usually I do exercise
Okay, you do exercise.
Monday to Friday.
Okay, thank you. Jorge, tell me about your hobbies.
I like ride in bicycle.
Okay, you like riding bicycle. What else?
I spend time with my family.
Okay, with your family.
That's it.
Okay, thank you. And now we are going to the last one. Okay, what do you need if you need to learn new things? Okay, for example, if I want to use, for example, or I want to apply for a different course, it's necessary to acquire different skills, right? But you, tell me about you. Okay, tell me, Fabiola, what do you do if you want to learn a new activity or new things? What do you do?
I need to practice.
Okay.
Sometimes read a little more about it.
Okay.
Maybe repeat.
Mhm.
I think it's all.
Okay, thank you. Okay, guys, this is a practice for a simple present. Okay, just remember present is all those activities that we do regularly or that things that are permanent, even permanent events. For example, the time when the sun rises, the time that you do your activities, all those is in present. Okay, here we have a little review about the present simple. Just we have, for example, all the pronouns, and we are conjugate the verb play. Okay, I play, you play, he plays, she plays. Just remember the third people, we add an S at the end of the verb, right? Then I'm going to send you to your mail at some different web pages or any other material for you that can help you to improve this part of the simple present, okay? Just rules, okay, or some tics. Okay, we have the negative way, that is I don't play, you don't play, he doesn't play, she doesn't play, just add the don't. And for the third person, he, she, and it doesn't, right? And then in the questions, we are going to start with the auxiliary do. Do I play? It means juego. Do you play? ¿Tú juegas? Does he play? Does she play? And does it play? Juega él, juega ella. Esto juega. Do we play? Ustedes juegan. Do you play? ¿Tú juegas? Do they play? Ellos juegan. Okay. All these form the base of the simple present, right? But now we are going to see the past simple. So as the first activity, I want you to check this text. Okay, you have the same text in in these in these paragraphs. Okay, here we have the first text. Please, Antonio, could you read please the first text?
Yeah. Last week, Beth baked a cake for Lily's birthday party. Lily wanted a strawberry cake with pink frosting. Beth was happy to bake the cake.
Okay, thank you, Antonio. Antonio, when did this happen?
This happened the last week.
Okay, the last week. Now, Jorge, could you please read the second paragraph?
Okay. Today, Beth baked a cake for Lily's birthday party. Lily wants a strawberry cake with pink frosting. Beth is happy to bake the cake.
Okay, thank you. So what you see here, Jorge, what is the difference between these two paragraphs? What's the difference, Jorge?
And the word bake.
Okay, the verb, okay, the verb is. Okay, anyone else? Thank you, Alejandro. Fabiola, tell me, what is the difference between these two paragraphs?
The first one is in the past,
Okay,
and the second is in present.
okay, perfect. Okay, this is the main difference, okay? One of these paragraph is in present and the other one is in past, okay? You do different activities now in the present, but also you did activities in the past, right? Everybody has a past, or everybody has made things, for example, yesterday or 2 hours ago, okay? But all those activities now are in the past. Okay, we're going to see how to make the simple past, okay? How to use it correctly. How do we use the past simple? Okay, we use the past simple tense just to talk about an action or a situation, an event in the past. Okay, here we have 3 different sentences. The first one, I lived in that house when I was young. What it means? When I was young, I used to live there, but now I don't live there, okay? This is part of my past. The second one is, he didn't like the movie. What it means is that the movie has finished. The movie has finished, and now I could give my opinion, okay? I didn't like the movie. This is in the past. And the third one is, what did you eat for dinner? Okay, I have already eaten, okay? My dinner was 30 minutes ago or 2 hours ago, okay? But someone can ask me, what do you eat for dinner? Right, these 3 sentences are giving us the difference between past and present simple, okay? ¿Alguna duda hasta aquí? Ok, vamos bien. Okay.
Sí, vamos bien.
Okay, thank you. This is the structure. Okay, we have positive sentences, negative sentences, and interrogative sentences. Okay, in all these questions, it's important to use the subject. Okay, we have in this case, we have 4 subjects, 4 pronouns. I, you, she, we, you, and they. Okay, and these all are the different structures that we use in the in the simple present. Okay, sorry, in the past simple. Okay, here we have an auxiliary, but the auxiliary only used in these cases when the sentences are negative. But we are going to start with the first one. Okay, we have a subject, I. Then we have the main verb, but the main verb is in the past, okay? It's like the present simple, but you are going to change the verb. For example, in present would be, I go to school. Yo voy a la escuela. But in the past, simple would be, I went to school. Yo fui a la escuela. The only difference is that the verb change its originally form, the natural form, okay? But it's necessary for knowing, conjugate this to learn the different, to learn the different ways or forms of the verbs, okay? Do you know verbs, or do you know all the verbs that exist in English?
Not all.
Not all, okay, perfect, but you know some of them, right? For
Yeah.
example, work, worked, go, went, show, showed. Okay, this is the present simple way. I go to school, but the past is I went to school. You worked very hard. Sorry, this is hard. You worked very hard. This is in a positive way. Esto está en una en positivo, no es en afirmativo. Yo fui a la escuela, yo trabajé muy duro. Back then we have the negative sentences when I didn't do the activity, okay? But what we are going to use this, the auxiliary do, but in past is did. She didn't go with me, okay? In present would be she don't go with me. Ella no va conmigo. But in this case, she didn't go with me means ella no fue conmigo. She didn't go with me. Ella no fue conmigo. Just we need to add the auxiliary verb in past, did. Okay, here we have another example. We did not work yesterday. We didn't work yesterday, right? We have the auxiliary, okay? The negative form, not, the main verb, go and work, and the complement, with me and yesterday. Okay, and now we also need to formulate questions, okay? The first one, this is the change. If we use, for example, here, she didn't go with me, we didn't work yesterday. In the question form, we are going to change. First will be the auxiliary, did, and then the subject. Okay, just change. Did at the beginning of the sentence, then you, the main verb, and the subject with a question mark. The question mark is this. Okay, el signo de interrogación, the question mark. We have the other one. Did they work at home? Okay, these are three other different ways that we need to use them and simple past, right? Is there any doubt or a question? Or it's everything okay? Okay, this is basically, right? Okay, then we have the use of regular and irregular verbs in English. Okay, if we want to know how to make sentences with the simple past, it's necessary or it's highly necessary or even it's really important. It's a must to know the difference between regular verbs and irregular verbs. Okay, here we have in this table a difference, okay? In blue, we have the qualities of regular verbs, and in the pink color, we have irregular verbs. This is the first rule. Regular verbs follow a regular conjugation pattern, okay? Then, irregular verbs don't follow a regular conjugation pattern. Number two, regular verbs form their past tense and past participle by adding ed to their endings. Okay, just regular verbs must be added an ed at the end of the endings, of their endings, okay? And irregular verbs don't form the past tenses by adding ed to the endings, okay? Verbos regulares se le agrega una ed al final y los irregulares no tienen una ed al final y cambian, okay? Here we have an example in this table, in this chart. Okay, in this chart, we have a difference. Okay, in this chart, the regular and irregular verbs, you have the present verb accept. Okay, sorry. Okay. Ok, voy a volver a compartir la pantalla. Give me 1 minute, please. Okay, guys, do you see the charts? Okay, you see the chart 1, did you see the chart 2? Okay. Okay, here we have, in the chart number 1, you see the regular verbs, right? And the chart number 2, okay, it's in the same chart, but in this side, you see the regular verbs. We are going to apply the rules that we saw, that we review in the first chart, okay, in the blue and pink chart. Okay. Here we have the first verb, accept. The past is accepted. For example, in present, I accept to do this engagement with you, or I accept to make this business with you. This is in present. But if I learn the past form of the regular verbs, I could say I accepted my business I don't know, my business engagement. I don't know. Okay. This is regular verb. Number 2, achieve. His way if achieved. Okay. For example, I achieved my English classes every day. I achieved my English classes. Okay, this is in present. This is in past. Okay, I add and I added. I admire, I admired. Okay, here we have the different regular verbs, all the verbs, and with ed. Okay, now we have the regular verbs. As you can see here in this chart, awake, it's not regular because his form in the past, its form in the past is awoke. Okay, it's changing, cambia su forma. Be, I am, you are, he is, or I was, you were, he was. Okay, in past. Beat, we have beat in the present and the past beat. Okay, it doesn't change. Okay, but it's irregular because we can see an ed here. Okay, then we have become, became, begin, and began, bend and bent, bet and bet, beat and beat. Okay, this is the main difference, right? Okay, ¿alguna duda o pregunta?
What is the meaning about bet?
Bet is like como apostar. I bet you, es como te reto, te apuesto. I bet you. But no, doesn't change in the past form. Okay, I bet you. Okay.
Okay, and beat.
Okay, one tip for okay. One tip for you. There are many ways to learn verbs. Okay, but the main verb to learn different verbs or even to learn vocabulary is playing with different apps. Okay, I recommend to you that if you really want to improve your vocabulary or even you want to improve all the verbs, you download the app Anki. Have you ever used Anki before? Okay, this is an excellent app if you want to improve your vocabulary in English or if you want to study for any other areas. Okay, it's Anki. I'm going to write here. It's a really good app. Okay, Anki flashcard. If you have an iPhone, you can find it, and if you have Android, you can find it. Okay, it's Anki. Just you put the sentence or the vocabulary, and then the app is going to make you some different games, and you are going to, in your free times, you can even start reviewing the different verbs, the different vocabulary. But yes, it's a really good app. Okay, I'm going to see you. La aplicación se llama Tarjetas Android. Ahora se los voy a escribir aquí. Así. Tarjetas Android. Muy buena aplicación para aprender vocabulario o para aprender a memorizar diferentes cosas. Okay, ya la aplicación te da las instrucciones, solamente tú pones la palabra y te cambia diferentes juegos o incluso frases o incluso te sirve para preparar discursos, para aprendértelos de memoria y está excelente. And for English is very good app. Okay, now what we're going to do. Si se nos llega a acabar la clase, volvemos a entrar, ¿sale? No creo, pero sí, porque. Okay. Okay, this is a homework, but I think we could do this activity here in class, okay? Or you want to make this by handwork, or a handwork? What do you prefer?
In class.
In class. Okay, tell me, you are going to make, for example, in the first question, what did you do last week? Okay, you are going to think what things you did last week. Okay, you are going to make 2 or 3 sentences in past. Okay, then we have where did you go in your last vacation is the second question. Okay, think about what was the last place that you visit. As you can see here, como puedes ver aquí, the form, did you do last week? Did, the auxiliary, you, the pronoun, do, the main form of the verb, last week. Here you have the same structure. Did you go in your last vacation? Okay, did, auxiliary, you pronoun, go verb, and the rest of the sentence. Okay, you can even put 2 things, but in past, right? Okay, I'm going to give you, I don't know, 5 minutes is okay? Okay, I give you 5 minutes, right? If someone finishes before, please make a reaction here, okay? Okay, you got it? ¿Cómo van? Okay, thank you, Antonio. Fabiola, are you ready? You get it or you are on it?
Yeah.
Okay, you're ready, Alejandro?
Sure.
Okay, okay, Alejandro, thank you. Esmeralda?
Yes.
Okay, Elizabeth, you get it?
Yes.
Jorge, you get it?
Yes.
Okay,
I think so.
okay, very good.
We for the a bit confusions, I am two names. My second name is Mauricio. You can you can take my second name is Mauricio.
Ah,
It's not-
okay.
I don't know. I see only Jorge Guzman. I am Mauricio also.
Ah, okay. Okay, thank you, Mauricio. Okay, thank you. Muy bien. Okay, Mauricio, I have changed your name here, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, now tell me, what did you do last week, Fabiola? Just one sentence. What did you do last week?
But my last vacation was last week, so I can't
Ah,
answer
okay.
two questions. I went to Puerto Vallarta. I walked through Sayulita, and I ate a lot.
Okay, it's good.
That's it.
Okay, and how do you feel be there? It was right? It was cool?
Right? Yeah.
Okay, yes. You deserve to have relaxing days, right?
Yes.
Okay, it's good. Okay, so you Fabiola went to Puerto Vallarta in Sayulita. Okay, thank you. Antonio, tell me, what did you do last week?
I work a lot to fix some bugs that we built
Okay, you worked a lot in, sorry?
to fix
Okay, to fix.
bugs. Yeah, to some fix some bugs.
Okay, you fix some books. Okay, thank you. And do you want to answer the second one? Where did you go in your last vacation?
I visited some cities in USA.
Okay, you visited.
Baseball play.
Okay, thank you. You visited some place in USA?
Yeah,
Okay, thank you. What cities?
Houston and Dallas.
Okay, Houston and Dallas.
Dallas
Very
and
good.
Atlanta. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Antonio. And who else? Elizabeth, tell me, what did you do last week?
I learned about Pay Connector. And I ate Chinese food.
Okay, you ate Chinese food. Okay. Okay. I thought you were speaking, Elizabeth, sorry. Fabiola, sorry. I thought you were speaking. Okay. Thank you. Elizabeth, tell me, where did you go in your last vacation? No.
I went to Puerto Vallarta.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, thank you. You were the first person that I asked before. Ya, ¿verdad? Ok, sí me confundo con Elizabeth y Fabiola. Ahorita me contestó Fabiola, ¿verdad?
No, yo contesté
No.
primero, la de Puerto Vallarta.
Ah, ok. Y luego Elizabeth también fue a Puerto Vallarta.
Yes.
Ah, ok, thank you. Sorry, I got confused. Okay, Mauricio, tell me, what did you do last week?
Mm, The last week I was working on my homework, also made an important payments. Um,
Okay.
okay, I am learning new technologies, new um, uh, strategic phone. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Mauricio.
You are
And where
welcome.
did you go in your last vacation?
Okay. I went to the city, ADL, Guadalajara. Yeah.
Okay, Guadalajara. You live there? No, you live in Mexico, right?
I live in Mexico City. Yes.
Okay, and you went to Guadalajara. Okay, thank you. Alejandro, tell me, where did you go on your last vacation?
I visit the Zócalo of Mexico City.
Okay, you visited the Zócalo of Mexico City. What else?
And I ate pozole in the restaurant. Sorry.
Okay, you ate pozole in the restaurant. Okay, very good. And tell me, Esmeralda, what did you do?
In the last week on my vacation.
And your last week, what did you do in your last week?
I bought mangas. I watched the movie Encanto. I eating tacos.
Okay, you ate tacos.
Ate
Okay,
tacos.
I ate tacos. Yes, because there is another verb that is in participle, but it's like, for example, comido, eaten. Okay, but all those verbs we are going to review it. We're going all those verbs we are going to be reviewing in the next classes. Okay, but now it's important just to learn the difference between present verbs and past verbs. Okay. Just for make a best structure of the class. Okay, guys, now what we are going to do. Okay, ¿alguien faltó de que le preguntara?
Yes, me.
Florencia, ¿verdad? Okay, tell me, Florencia, tell me, where did you go in your last vacation?
I went to Acapulco in the New Year season.
Okay, you went to Acapulco. So, people, do you like beach? I think, right? It's going to be there, or even in cold places and hot places, but it's good. I think that Dallas is cold, right? Or it's hot. Antonio?
It's hot.
It's hot.
Hot, but in this season, it's very cold.
Okay, you were in summer?
Yeah, I went between summer and autumn.
Okay, it's good. Okay, thank you. Guys, now we are going to do an exercise, okay? Here we have an exercise just for practicing what we saw in this time. Okay. Just practicing exercise. Okay. Okay, we are gonna make the first one. I not drink any beer last night. I'm gonna help you with the first one. I did not drink any beer last week. I didn't drink. What is the key here? Last night. Okay, la noche pasada. I didn't drink any beer last night. Okay, now number 2. How can we make this?
She got
Okay.
on
She got on the bus in the center of the city. Thank you. Number 3, what time?
He got up yesterday.
Okay, what time did he get up yesterday? Okay, thank you. Antonio, number 4. Where
Did you?
Did you get up?
Did get off.
okay, thank you. Where did you get off? Where did you get off? Here we have a phrasal verb, okay? Phrasal verbs, and for example, get off, get up, okay? Are the verbs and this, for example, get off is cuando, por ejemplo, tú dejaste o a dónde, ¿cómo se dice? And where did you get off the train? O sea, ¿dónde te bajaste del tren? Okay. La siguiente, I not change trains at Victoria.
I didn't.
Did not
Okay.
change.
I did not. We
Woke up very
Okay.
late.
Okay. Number 7.
Did he?
Tip. Okay. 8.
I received 300 pounds.
Okay. 300 pounds. Very good. Then
We didn't. Yes.
we didn't use the computer last night. Okay, number 10. Anyone? Okay, Mauricio.
She made good coffee.
Okay, this is a question. Okay, as you can see here, the question mark. So what would be the best, or what is the way? Did? Okay, did she make? Because it's a question. Okay. Then, okay, 11. Tell me, Esmeralda.
Leave it.
Okay, they lift.
Leave.
And how can we pronounce the word lift? It's like you add a T at the end. For example, in the present you live and you lift. It's
Leave and lift.
lift. Yes.
Lift. Okay.
Okay, lift. Okay, then number 12. Okay, tell me. Alejandro, number 12.
She read
Okay.
the newspaper.
Okay, the pronunciation of this because it's the same. And read and read. Okay, read in present, read in past. Okay, thank you. Number 13, Elizabeth.
I didn't watch.
Okay, I did not watch. Okay, thank you. Number 14.
He did not study.
Okay, he did not study for the exam. 15.
Did he call you? Call you?
Okay, did he call you? 16.
Did that,
Eh,
did that I forget?
Okay. 17. Antonio, 17.
What time did the film start?
Yes. ¿Qué pronombre, what pronoun replace the noun film?
It.
Yes, it. Okay, 18.
He had a shower.
Yes, he had a shower. Number 19.
Why did you come?
Okay, why did you come? 20.
Did he go to the party?
Did he go to the party? Okay, here we have 20 sentences. This is just an exercise, a mixed exercise with positive, negative, or even, or questions. Okay, now you have a homework for you is to be practicing. Okay, what you're going to do for a homework, and you are going to look for a song on YouTube, but in past simple. Okay, you are going to put on the search songs with past simple. Okay, una canción en pasado simple. Van a buscar en YouTube y la van a estar escuchando. ¿De acuerdo? Just for practicing, right? Okay, just tell me in the following class, or in the next class, we are going to review the present and past continuous. Okay, if you know something about this, it would be good if you start practicing and just read something about the present and past continuous. Okay.
okay.
Ok, de acuerdo, vamos a ver un poquito del presente continuo y pasado continuo. Y por favor, look for your songs. Okay, any songs, okay, any artist that you want, but just practice the past simple, or even if you want to find a song with present and past, you can do it, right? Okay, thank you guys. See you on Tuesday, okay? Tuesday and Thursday. Okay, have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
Thank you. See you.
See you. Thank you.
See you.
See you.
Thank you.